Good morning, all. In last lecture, we have seen what the concept of Fourier series, right? We have seen which is the equation that will be used for the Fourier series. What are the application of Fourier series, right? Today, and also we have seen an example. Now, today also we are going to see a example of the Fourier series. Before that, we have shared a one PDF with you which contain all the Fourier series formula, right? So please keep it with you so that will be easy for you in a lecture, right? And please log in a format one, right? Now we are not going to give a reminder to you. You are just counted to be absent, right? One is connected with the Lenovo, right? Just rename yourself quickly, otherwise I'll remove you, right? So make sure when you are going to join the meeting, just check once your name, right? Fine. So we'll start with it. What about the assignments? Means, what do you want to ask? Okay, I'll share the another screen that we will see after some time about the assignment. In last 5 minutes we will discuss if you are having any query, right? Fine. Okay. So, sorry. How to write assignment. Okay, in math, just whatever the sequence is given, right? In question wise, just you have to write down the answer in such a way that it should be clear or it should be understandable, right? So in that way you need to write down. Okay, here there is no theoretical question you are having, right? So directly you can write down the answer, just question number whatever you are going to mention, that should be clear. Fine. How to write, that means if you are having any query particular in that any question, then you can ask, right? Otherwise whatever we have seen in that basic, according to that we have give you the assignment. Fine. So in a last lecture we have seen what is Fourier series, integration by part, and then you have to follow Liard rule in that. The another thing is what general rule, right? That we have discussed, that is what UVDX. Fine. Now function, what is the precondition for that? That means Fourier series can apply if and only if the function is periodic, right? And what is periodic function, that we have discussed. So from that, the condition is there. Sometimes it may be asked a Dirichlet condition, right? This. So for that, what are the conditions are there in that? So what happens? Suppose there is a function fx and this is the range of that one, right? It is defined in c less than x less than or less than c plus 2l. Fine. Now the fx defined and it must be having a single value in the given interval. That means whatever the interval is given, right? That means for example t interval. So whatever it's having a value, that should be a single one, right? Now it should be have a what finite number of maxima and minima, right? These are the precondition. Then if it is satisfied, then and then we can go for the Fourier series for the particular thing, right? Now, so finite number of maxima and minima, whatever the values, it must be a single valued in the given interval, right? It should be a single valued in a given interval. Now, fx may have finite number of discontinuity in the interval. Okay, now you know the function can be of two types. Either it will be a continuous or discontinuous, right? So if the function is discontinuous, but it is must be having finite number of discontinuity, right? Suppose there is a one interval is there. Suppose this is one interval t. So if the function is discontinuous, that means the function is having more than one value, right? More than one path. So that must be a finite. Okay. So these are the three condition, and it is called what? Dirichlet condition, that will be part of your Fourier series. Fine. Now next thing we have seen a definition of Fourier series. Three coefficients are there, a0, a1 and bn, right? And what are the equations are used for all that? That means a0, that will be 1 upon pi integration fx dx, right? Then an and then bn, and these are the equation, right? I told you yesterday, and also now you are having your pdf, fine, so that you can take with you, keep it with you. And one example we have seen, that is what? Your function is fx equal to x, right? And in which interval? 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2 pi. Now we are going to another example where fx equal to x square. I'll write down it. Make sure you have login with your format, right? Which is given to you. Okay, fine. So I'll share the another screen. I'll share a whiteboard, right? So you can write easy. Now, the another thing is what? There is a function. The function is, now keep pen and paper with you, right? So you can write down with me also, or you can prepare a note in your way, right? And the interval is 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2 pi. So what? The first thing is what? You need to find out the coefficient. Which coefficient? A0, An and Bn. Now what is the equation for A0? So A0 is what? 1 upon pi integration 0 to 2 pi fx dx. Right? So 1 upon pi, you can also count with me, right? You can write down in your notebook, and you can write down the answer in chat box. X square dx. So just count it. What is the integration of x square? And just apply the limit, right? Just apply the limit. So x square. So that what? Integration is nothing but what? 1 upon pi. It is x cube by 3, 0 to 2 pi. Okay. 0 to 2 pi. Now apply the limit. 1 upon pi, that was 3 is a common one, right? So we can take it out. Fine, 3 pi. Now next thing is what? This. Instead of x, you have to write what? 2 pi. So it will be 2 pi cube. I'll write down now in all the terms, right? 2 pi cube minus. Instead of x, you have to put 0. So that will become what? 0. So what should be the answer here? 1 upon 3 pi 8, right? Pi cube. So our answer of an is what? 8 pi cube divided by 3. This is our answer. Is there any doubt in this? Anyone? Yeah. Why pi square? Ma'am, an is not there. Yeah, okay. A0. That is understable, right? This is A0. Fine. Is there any query in this one? In this answer? Okay, fine. Yeah, 1 pi will be cancelled out. Fine. So it is nothing but a what we can write here. Just a minute. It is 8 pi square by, this is 1 pi is here. So you can go for what? That is, here 1 pi will be there. Yes, 3 pi. So your answer would be 8 pi square divided by 3. Fine. Now an. An is what? 1 upon an, that is 1 upon pi, right? Integration 0 to 2 pi fx. With fx in an there will be what? Cos nx. So cos nx dx. Now just put a fx as a what? X square. Now do it by the general rule quickly. Do it by the general rule. I will unmute any student, right? Okay. You can write down in the chat box answer, right? Answer you can write down in a chat box of an, but now I'll unmute any student. Okay. Just I'll give you a 1 minute. See, many students are used to join a late, right? So from next lecture onwards, will not count your attendance. If you are having any problem, then you have to inform us, right, in advance. Because I observe that 2 or 3 students always late, joining late by 10 to 15 minutes, right? So from next lecture onwards, I'll not admit that student. Okay. I'm not specifying the name right now. Fine. But from next lecture onwards, you need to understand. Fine. Okay. I'm getting some answers in a chat box. Okay. The answer is 4 by n square, 4 by n square. Yeah, that is correct one. 4 by n square. It's not 2 by n square, right? Not pi square. It's 4 by n square. Okay, we'll do it because it's only our second example, right? So what happened here? Just general rule. 1 upon pi. I will unmute any one student. So he is supposed to tell me the general rule. Fine. Second number. Vrushti. Roll number 2. Unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me. Are you in a lecture, no?
Yes, ma'am. General rule.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in that we are supposed to differentiate u and integrate v
Oh no,
simultaneously.
you just tell me the answer of this only, right? I don't want a general
Uh,
rule in UV.
okay.
This is u x square and this is v, right? So according to that, I want, yeah, first term
X
as
square
it
sin
is
nx
x square,
upon
then
sin nx upon n.
okay, sin nx upon n. Other student can write down in your notebook, right? Minus, okay, then
Okay.
minus.
Ma'am, minus will become plus due to sin.
Okay, fine.
Will
So
integrate
okay,
sin
I'll write plus. Fine.
2x
Okay.
cos nx upon sin square
Yeah, cos nx upon n square, fine. Okay.
minus 2
Minus 2, fine.
sin nx
Okay. Sin nx
upon n cube.
upon n cube, fine. Now, is there anything required?
0 to 2 pi
Yeah,
limit.
limit is 0 to 2 pi, fine.
Hmm.
Now, 1 upon pi. Now, what you need to do? Okay, you can mute yourself. Now what to do? Just you need to apply what? Upper limit, right? 2 pi. And this is lower limit, fine? 0. So what is supposed to be here? Instead of x, you can put what? 2 pi, right? So I'll write down it all the terms, right? So that will be clear to you. That is nothing but a 2 pi square. Fine. Is there any doubt here? Sine 2n pi, right? Instead of x 2 pi, so I'll write what? Sine 2n pi upon n. Fine. Now 2x. So instead of x, there will be a 2 pi. Fine. So 2 into 2 pi. I'll write in that way also, right? Next one is what? Cos 2n pi upon n square. Cos 2n pi upon n square. Fine. Now minus. Minus will be what? 2 sin n pi upon n cube. Fine. Now this is okay. I'll write one another bracket here, right? So this is our upper limit minus. Now it's a lower limit. Fine. So I'll again write a square bracket. Now 0. Put a 0 instead of x. So you can see that if I'll put 0 here, so this term will be 0. So I'm not writing sine 0 and all things, right? I'll directly write what? 0. Here also x, so I'll write what? Plus 0. Is there any doubt in this? You can do in that way also, right? First time you are doing, so I'll write what? Wholes at sine 2n pi. But instead of sine 2n pi, directly you can put the values also, fine. Okay, minus. Here, instead of x, 0. So sine 0, 0, right? You know, so it multiply with 2, so also it becomes 0. So square bracket complete and the whole parenthesis. Now 1 upon pi. Okay, now just you need to simplify this. Now you are having PDF. So in that one you need know the value, right? What is the value of sine 2n pi, cos 2n pi, and this is I need to write not nx, that is 2n pi. Fine. So that value you are knowing, right? Sine 2n pi is 0. So I'll write what? Only 2 pi, sorry, that is also multiply with this, so that will become 0. First term will become 0. What is the value of cos 2n pi? It is even, right? Cos 2n pi. So obviously it is what? 1. So I'll write what? Plus 4 pi upon n square. Is there any doubt? Minus sine 2n pi 0, so it will become 0. And this term is 0, so no need to write. So what is your answer? That is 1 pi is supposed to be cancel out, right? 1 pi is supposed to be cancel out. So an equal to 4 upon n square. Okay. Now is there any doubt? If you are having doubt, so either you can raise your hand or you can write down in a chat box. Doubt? Okay. Yeah. BN also you have. Okay. Ma'am, actually, I joined before. Okay, fine. Okay, now BN. Okay. Many student has already count that BN also. So BN equal to 1 upon pi integration 0 to 2 pi with that fx. So I'll write directly x square and sin nx dx. Bn is equal to 4 pi upon n minus 4 pi upon n. Okay, many students have written the answer. Bn is 2 minus 4 pi square by n square. No. The Bn is minus 4 pi divided by n. Right? The answer will be for Bn. Okay, I'll write down. See, it's a second example only 0 to pi. Okay, just you need to apply what? The general formula, right? So that is what? This is a simple one. You can write down x square as it is. Fine. Sorry, this is also not supposed to be right. This x square, then sin nx. So it is minus cos nx divided by n. Fine. Minus 2x minus as it is integration of sin x cos x, that is sin nx divided by n square. Fine. Plus 2 the differentiation of this. So it is nothing but a 2. The another term is what? Cos nx, right? Cos nx divide by n cube. And the limit will be 0 to 2 pi. So this is the, we can say a what? A general rule, right? We have applied general rule, same as the an. Now the next thing is what? Instead of x, just you need to put what? A 2 pi, right? Instead of that, and you have to solve the equation, right? So for that, what you are supposed to see, last term is not minus cos nx. Why? Because here it's a sin nx. Listen, who have give a question in the chat box, sin nx. Here it's a minus sin nx n square. Now here third term, we have to do integration of this thing. So sin nx, that is the integration is minus cos nx. So that minus minus will become plus. So it's a plus cos nx, right? That's why. Okay. Clear? Who have write in a chat box? Why the last term would not be a minus 1? It's a plus 1, right? Now just apply the upper limit and a lower limit. So you will get your answer is what? Minus 4 pi upon n. Is there any need to write down the whole solution? That means apply the upper limit and lower limit and then need to find out the answer. Is it required? Any one student is having doubt, then I'll write down all the steps. Quickly write into the chat box. If you are having doubt, huh? If you are having doubt, yeah, okay. If you are having doubt, then and then write down in the chat box. Because if many students are writing no doubt, then it will be difficult for me to find out, right? If anyone is having doubt. Okay, I'm just checking the chat box. Okay, I think mostly you have not, right? But if you are having still finding any doubt, right, how to apply a lower limit and an upper limit and just solve the equation, we will revise it, right? If you are having doubt, okay, fine, no doubt. So this is what we have calculated. You can see here, we have calculated A0, AN and BN, 3 coefficient. Now whatever the equation of our Fourier series, right, into that, just put the value of A0, AN and BN. So you will get your answer, right? Final series, that means. Okay. Okay. Just put this A0, AN and BN in Fourier series equation. Fine. So you will get your answer. That is fx equal to a0 by 2, right? A0 by 2. So you will be having your a0 is what? Here 8 pi square by 3. So a0 divide by 2. So you will get what? That is 4 pi square divide by 3. Clear? 4 pi square divide by 3. In that way you can do, right? Then plus, it is what? An cos nx, right? That, so instead of an, just put the value of an, and instead of bn, just put the value of bn. So that will be your answer. Okay. Is there any doubt in this question? Fine. Now another one is, yeah, correct one. Not 8 pi square by 3. The first term is a0 by 2. In Fourier series, whoever replied in a chat box, right? That is a0 by 2. So make sure whatever the value of a0 is there, directly you are not supposed to be put, right? It is what? A0 by 2. First term, fx equal to the equation of Fourier series a0 by 2. So whatever a0, you have to divide it by 2. Fine. Okay, okay. Now another question is, write down fx equal to pi minus x upon 2 the whole square. And obviously it will be what, 0 to 2 pi. Find out quickly a0 and an. A0 is what? 1 upon pi integration 0 to 2 pi fx dx. So instead of fx, now I'll write what? Pi minus x divided by 2 the whole square. Sometimes the fx will be given in that way also, right? It was asked in GTU also. Sometimes it will be 1 upon 4 pi minus x square. In this way also it can be asked, right? So quickly solve it. Find out the a0. 1 upon pi fx dx, right? So 1 upon pi as it is. This 4 is a constant, so we can take out 1 upon 4 pi. Now pi minus x square. Pi minus x square. Pi minus x square. What is the integration of that? How you can pi minus x whole square? Compare it with the n square, right? Integration of n square. Yeah, a0 is 2 pi cube divided by 3. Okay, the answers are coming in a chat box. Pi minus x square. So the integration of that, it is what? Pi minus x, I will do it, pi minus x cube, right? And upon 3, whatever the cube. X raised to n, right? So x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Now you have to see here, it's not a simple x, it is pi minus x. So you have to do it for what? You have to go for minus x also, right? So for minus x, there will be a minus 1. So I'll write minus here. Fine. Now 0 to 2 pi. Okay. Now 1 upon 4 pi. I think whatever answers are coming in a chat box, mostly they are wrong one. So you have to do a practice, right, of integration. Pi square by 6. Okay, that one answer is a correct one only. Pi square by 6. That is correct one. Right? Yeah, pi square by 6. Pi square. See, my a minus b the whole square. No need to go for that. Why? Because there is a direct integration of x raised to n, right? You have to compare that with that only. So you will get your answer easily in a one step, right? So this is minus this, right? Now this 3 is a constant one. So we'll take out. So minus 1 upon 4 into 3 pi. Sorry, 3 into 4 pi. Now applied the limit. So pi minus x raised to cube. So instead of x, 2 pi, right? Okay, I'll write down the whole thing. Pi minus 2 pi, the whole cube, minus 0. So obviously it will be having what? Pi cube. I am having what? Pi cube. Pi minus 0. So minus 1 upon 12 pi. Fine. Now pi minus 2 pi. That is what? Minus pi. Okay. Pi minus 2 pi. That is minus pi. So minus pi cube. What would be that? Sorry, it's pi minus x, pi minus 2 pi. Okay, okay, fine. Here it would be what? Here pi minus 0, so pi cube. Okay. Here what? Minus pi cube, right? So obviously it's what? We can say a minus pi cube and minus pi cube. So it is what? Minus 2 pi cube. So you will be having what? 1 pi is supposed to be cancel out. So you will be having pi square and here 2 pi cube, right? So 2 and 12. So it will be cancel out. So it will be pi square by 6. just when you are applying upper lower and upper limit and lower limit, and then you are simplifying, so that should be in, see, in starting, write down all the steps, right? Otherwise you will get a mistake. Fine. So our A0 is what? Pi square by 6. Is there any doubt in this? Anyone? Doubt? Okay, find out AN. Okay, I'll give you the 1 minute. Find out AN. 1 upon pi integration 0 to 2 pi fx. So instead of fx, I'll write directly pi minus x square. Whatever 4 na, that I'll take out common, right? Pi and cos nx dx. Now apply the general rule for an. Apply the general rule. This will become your u and this will become your v. Fine. 1 upon 4 pi as it is. Fine. 1 upon 4. Okay, this is your u. So pi minus x square. So first time it is as it is. Pi minus x square. I'll write the general rule, then you apply the limit concept, and then you are supposed to give me the answer, right? Integration of cos nx, that is nothing but a sin nx, fine? Sorry, sin nx upon n. This is my first term. Second term is what? Minus sign, then the differentiation of this. So it will become what? 2 pi minus x, I'll write down 2 pi minus x plus chain rule. So minus x, right? So it will be minus 1. So I'll write down again in a one another bracket minus 2. This is what? Du by dx. Fine. Make sure every time you are writing each term in a separate bracket. Okay. Otherwise you'll find mistake. Now integration of sin nx. So that will be minus cos nx upon n square. Fine. Now plus 2, okay, this, right? You have to do the differentiation of this. So 2 as it is. Fine. Now what happened? 2 as it is. This minus minus become plus. So I have written a plus. 2 pi minus x. So pi minus x, that is what? That is minus 1, right? So I'll write what? Okay, minus plus and again minus. So that minus minus become plus. Sorry, right? Now again cos nx. So for that minus sin nx upon n cube and the limit 0 to 2 pi. Is there any doubt in this general rule? See, if you are having your doubt in general rule, then your answer is supposed to be wrong, right? And limit, you need to, okay, the answers, I'll check the answers. An is 1 by n square. Okay, another answer 1 by n square, fine. In integration, sign is placed in division. No, it's not like either you will put a sign in denominator or anywhere, right? Numerator. The minus value is become a minus only, right? So it's not like that. That sign will be in division only, right? It's not like that. Okay, what you did not understand? One student have written, I don't know who have written this. 1 upon n square, the answer is correct one. 1 upon n square, just put the limit and find out the answer. One student has written, I did not understand, right? Which concept you did not understand? Okay. 1 upon n square. Yes, your an will be what? 1 upon n square. Fine. Now go for bn. Bn equal to 1 upon pi integration 0 to 2 pi fx. Directly write down pi minus x square upon 4, right? So I'll write down 4 here. And with that, in Bn, you are having sin nx dx. Fine, sin nx dx. Okay. So 1 upon 4 pi. Make sure you will practice the general rule, how to apply. This is u, this is v. Okay. So 4 pi as it is, u, pi minus x square, that is same as it is pi minus x square. Now sin nx, so what is the difference, sorry, integration of sin nx, that is minus cos nx upon n cos nx upon n, separate term, right? Minus pi minus the same thing that we have done, right? Minus 2 pi minus x, chain rule. Then again cos nx. So integration of, see, once you have start general formula, na, then don't go for the actual formula, right? That means actual function. Just you have to consider previous functions. Okay. Minus sin nx upon n cube, n square, sorry, n square, right? Plus 2 into cos nx upon n cube, and limit 0 to pi. When you are applying the limit, first apply the upper limit minus lower limit. Apply this one, right? I have written the formula. Simplify it if you require, or you can directly apply the limits. Okay. Now solve it yourself. Meanwhile, if you are having any doubt, you can write down in a chat box. Can we start practicing from reference book as per suggested from college? Yeah, you can. You can start practicing by book, and whatever examples we are solving online, right? In a live lectures, that means that you can write down in your notebook, right? At least questions, and you can make a practice. Fine. Did not understand the last term. Okay, fine. So what happened here? This term, last term is, right? So what happened in that? This is my u. This is u. And this is v. Fine. This is u and this is v. So here you need to do what? Du by dx. So du by dx of this term. So 2 is a constant one, so it will remain as it is. Pi minus x. So differentiation of pi minus x, that is what? Pi constant 0 minus x, the differentiation is minus 1. So that minus minus become plus, right? And that is 2 as it is. So that we have done what? First term differentiation. Second term, that is v. So integration of that one. So sin nx, differentiation, sorry, integration of sin nx, that is minus cos nx. So minus minus will become plus n upon n cube. Why n cube? Because n square is already there, and sin nx by n. Fine. So n cube. Okay. Our meeting may be end in few seconds. No need to rejoin it, right? Bn is what? Bn answer is 0, right? So you are having your a0, an and bn. Just put into the Fourier series equation and you will get your answer. Yes, bn is 0. Fine. So we have solved today 2 examples, right? Yes, you can start writing your assignment. Fine. So today we have solved these 2 examples. Write down in your notebook again.